Man, what's him, man? What's him, man? Man, salute to the.
Let me hit you with some exclusive. Hold on, let me hit you with some.
Yeah.
Go back like little Levy's on the block. Every day like other possibility. This is the time we get home. Plus Tim Kelly. Up from my mom, she's the boss. Put foot on our bellies. This is the time when me ain't got the big speakers. We used to sit around, right by the preacher. Speakers so loud, too loud. It's the reacher, black space for rain. Over and over the state. Night and day, playboy. We party all day. We got home in the morning. We eating from play. Now we got back outside. But before we got fly, for the whole day, playboy. So we can go for a ride. Yankee Stadium, going to the Palladium. Shorty taking a backpack. I'm flat flaming. Shorty call me the boss. Every time we try to cross like a Johnson chicken. With the honey barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go.
So little Debbie and little Terry, they moms and pops, they used to do the old music back in the days. You know what I'm saying? The soul music, the blah 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 boom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The old school.
Yeah,
That
the
old
old
school.
old school from the 40s and the 50s. They were stars. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they the ones who made up everybody say ho. That word for hip hop. You feel me?
That's facts. That look, man. This man be having me on the phone with so many legends, and I just get to stuttering like yesterday, man. I ain't even know what. No, that was the day before yesterday, right? I ain't even know what to say. I just want to thank you, bro, because I didn't know I was gonna be meeting you and the type of caliber of people that you be introducing me to, dog. So shout out to you and your legacy, bro. So see how you just got like you still like rocking, like you know what I'm saying. When you about to put out an album, when you about to put out a single, right? You've been doing this for a long time. You heard me. Do you still get that same feeling of that first time that you put something out, you know what I'm saying? Do you still get that same excitement, them butterflies in your stomach, things like that though?
Yeah, yeah, it's still like that because when you love music, you love music. It's like let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people forget when how I don't think people understand how big the black people are. And I'm
Mm.
not talking about the color black, I'm talking about the culture.
Yes, sir.
How big they are.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. There's 5 shades of black.
Talk
Black
about it.
people migrated through the whole planet before slaves was brought there. But they got people thinking that, like, when you look at a Puerto Rican,
Mm-hmm.
that's not their native language.
Mm.
When the Puerto Ricans got to Puerto Rico, they didn't live in Puerto to those islands before they brought slaves there.
That's
But then
fact.
they making people believe that everybody's separate. They, oh no, there's another black. There's 5 shades of black. It's not just dark. It's dark, brown, and all them colors.
That's a fact. So let me ask you this, OG. Why though? Why do you think that they don't want us to come together? Why do you think they keep trying to tear
Because
us up?
remember that's coming from up top. Somebody playing strings with them. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Good.
So I go to the museum, right? They doing a documentary. I got papers from the doc. Look, I'm in the museum. I'm already in the historical museum of the Bronx. So they talk about, oh nah, you wasn't on the list.
You are the
So I
list.
didn't even get in.
You are the
And you
list.
got people on the side telling me, yo, TNT, you the baddest motherfucker in here. You bad, TNT. I'm your fan. I'm talking about OGs, my OGs. Like, yo. And I'm like, because I'm not, it ain't bother me, but I was like, damn, this is why hip-hop did not start with 5 groups. They only pushed 5 groups.
What are those
What
5 groups,
about all the
OG?
people that was with y'all, that was in them parties? The people that you inspired, where they at? Those are the people that you look at. Look, I'm going to give you a scenario.
Give it up.
When I started Spanish rap in 1976, I was trying to impress Melly Mel for the Furious 5. Right? So, and I got to catch up to him. I got to get it in writing. I got the video. Then I go to Coca Rock, another OG. And they even try to stop him from getting his flowers, just so they can fit their little lies that they got going on. They got a little lie going on where it looked like it just was dump out here. No, it wasn't. There was a lot of people out here that
So
never get mentioned.
let me ask you
They
this.
never get.
Let me ask and I don't want to cut you off. The industry don't want to acknowledge you for what you done, what you contributed, and what you started, right? Is that politics? Is it race? Is it money? Is it a set of people that they already have in place? Do you know the reason
Yeah,
behind this?
it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything. It's race, cause look, they figure this. So when I pulled out, another guy tried to contradict me. Oh, you was ain't there in '76, but that's when I met. That's when I was little. I'm younger than them. I'm younger than them, so I'm around them. But they're not even noticing the children that they influencing. So when I see him, when I see Mel, he knock on my door, I start robbing him in Spanish because I grew up in Puerto Rico when I was a little kid, and my mother's black, but she didn't even know English because she was over there. What happened to the black people that was over there?
Talk
Like,
about
they
it.
straight up forgot about people that was over there. You understand what I'm saying? So they made it into a race issue. So they figured, yo, we gonna say they started at 81. Cause they was showing, yo, how much stuff the Caribbean people contributed to hip hop. They didn't want to give them credit. They was like, nah, y'all guess. Yo, we was carrying records, we did everything. And I consider myself black because I don't consider myself other than who I am. You understand?
Yes, sir.
But I can speak Spanish. Black people speak Swahili. About 100 dialects. I think people don't realize how big the influence of the culture is. Before hip hop.
What are they afraid of? Is it of us just because our color? Is it like if you said why though, right? But what is the reason? What are they afraid
The
of?
reason is that they got a foundation with a bunch of lies that they trying to formulate, and if you don't fit that lie, you got to be over there.
I know what you're talking about. So
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be over there because if you come over here, I got receipts. I got receipts, video. I got all kind of shit. Like I got flyer. They're like, yo, I seen you in a video with a group called Latin Empire over there in 80 something. Or whatever. I seen you. Yeah, that was for the Museum of Natural History. The only rap group that got a museum exhibit with the Museum of Natural History. You feel me?
yes, sir.
They don't even realize what they talking about. Because they don't see the credit. They don't see what's going on. That's for the Museum of Natural History don't allow no rap shit over there. And we got to slide in. You understand what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. So if not if when you do get your recognition, when you do get the credit that you deserve, what will that do to them, the people that's trying to stop you?
It don't do nothing to them, but it makes people realize, wait a minute, if y'all saying this, how he over there? And they start second guessing whatever they talking about.
Yes, sir.
Because I know all of them since they was little. I was younger than them, but those were my OGs. And I look at them like, yo, you was over there. You used to come to the schoolyard and be like, yo, let me get on them turntables. It ain't matter who you was. It didn't matter if you was black, Puerto Rican. It ain't matter all that. It was music. Music came before hip hop. When I was little, my mother played Patti LaBelle. She played all that. Aretha Franklin.
That's a fact.
She played James Brown. Like, we was brought up on that. When James was singing, he was singing for everybody. He wasn't singing just for a particular culture. He was singing for everybody. And then look, like I told them, they said, oh, because Mean Gene, I don't know if you've seen the article. Mean Gene was Mean Gene is Theodore's brother.
Okay.
I know Mean Gene since I was a little kid. They're the OGs. You feel me? They're the ones that was at the schoolyard. That's how I used to go, and I used to wait around like, yo, man, when I'm gonna get a chance, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I got you, man. I'm gonna let you rock.
Yeah, hustling. Yeah.
So
Hell
to
yeah.
this day, that man showed me love to this day. That man be like, yo, TNT, I'm doing so, yo, I'm got a movie coming up. Come on, you in it. He invited me to go to over there.
That's a fact.
Like I tell him, I'm not the first Puerto Rican MC. I'm the creator of Spanish rap. That's two different concepts.
What's the difference? Tell them what the difference is. Let them know what the difference is.
They heard me, you can rhyme in Spanish or it's your heritage. Well, when it comes to heritage, I'm black. But I was born in Puerto Rico because other people that, not only the people that was there from the Amazon, they inherit Jamaica, Puerto Rico. That's where the Jamaicans come from. Where do you think Jamaicans come from? Jamaicans just a place that they inhabited.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
On the mob. I can show you somebody right now sitting next to me. You like, and he talks Spanish, and you be like, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, my cousins. You see my cousins? They Congo black. You tell, they'll be like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, but they talk Spanish.
That's a fact. So let me ask you this, OG. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What would this mean not only for you, but for the culture? You know what I'm saying? When you get your recognition, you know what I'm saying? What would that do for not only you and the culture?
It opened up the free enterprise for everybody else. The little people, the people that's behind the yard, the people that's in the hoods, the people that's grinding, the corner boys. It opens up the door for everybody that was here, the streets. They trying to block the streets. We was bred in the streets. We come from the streets. You feel me? We the kids that played in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure where you come from, when they see you walking, there's somebody watching you. There's a little kid watching you, trying to see what they can pick up from you.
Yeah.
Because we bring hope. We bring hope to people. You feel me? That's why, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Like I tell them all the time. I tell them, listen, like I speak to Coca Rock. They had an interview, right? Look at this. They had an interview, so I bring Coca Rock is there. So I'm like, yo, let me holler at you for a minute. Yo, record this. I say, yo, let me talk to you for a minute. Yo, this is the man that inspired me. Because Coke is not prejudiced, Coke is not racist. His man is Puerto Rican. His man like this, like his man, like if you go at Coke, you gotta get him too, cause he gonna try to get you.
That's a fact.
And that's his man, you feel me?
That's
like
a fact.
they don't win no tea together. They don't just little, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
That's his Barcone, that's his man, you know what I'm saying? So Coke don't be on that. Coke is a realist.
Yes,
even he get blocked, cause they like, yo, if this man come in, he gonna come in with the truth. They don't want the truth.
So that's what
was doing it over there. No, people was playing music. I can show you 1,000 places where they was playing music, but hip hop is a totally different thing that happened. All that happened by accident.
Wait. So hip hop have happened by accident?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that, OG?
Because remember when our mothers and fathers and grandfathers was playing music every Saturday, whether they was drinking, whatever they was doing, they put that radio on, and they dancing. You feel me? And we watching now.
That's a fact.
And now look, now their generation brought out children that was watching them, so then they started bringing that music outside, to the park, to the yard, to the picnic. You know what I'm saying? So now they feeding us all that. They feeding us all that information through the music. James Brown, Aretha, the Spinners. They played all kind of stuff. Then they had a party, and they noticed that when that part of James Brown come in,
Which one?
don't like to play. They noticed that the way the people moving. So they like this, look, they doing this. Yo, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Hold on, let me do that again. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh.
So let me.
Look, then you got an MC. There was a ramen. Remember, ramen always existed. This is what I tell people. Ramen always existed, but hip hop ramen is different.
So it was called ramen before hip hop?
There was ramen. Remember, we was learning nursery rhymes in school. Ike and Mikey was playing in a dance. We already had a rhyme.
Yeah.
So we already had the flow.
That's
and
okay.
then you got Jocko, 1940. If you Google Jocko, you can see him saying the song. I can't oh Lord, it was a lot better.
Yeah.
People don't do their research. But hip hop was different. Because while that's going on, it's like a spirit. While that was going on, you got somebody that just figured out that if you play a break, they go crazy.
What's a break?
The break on the record.
What's a
the
break?
break on the record? James Brown. Remember, what's he? Funky Penguin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we already had an MC, but he was a rhyming off the beats.
So was he called? Did they call y'all MCs before that?
Huh?
Before they actually named it? When they called it ramen, were y'all called MCs before that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, MC is a master of the ceremony. Whether you got a baptism and you talking, well now the next runner up or the next, that's an MC.
That's a fact.
But then in turn, if you notice Coach Rock, he rock way different than everybody.
Yes, sir.
He said come from the south to come down from watch the mouth. He say, I can't even do it. I can't do it.
Shout out to Coca Rock, man. Shout out.
The father of hip hop.
Yes, sir.
But they don't understand why. Look. They don't understand why. Because a lot of people was good at rhyming. A lot of people was good at turntable. Then you got people that was nasty on the turntables. They started catching the break, and then they started pushing it back with their hand. They start, you know what I'm saying? They start doing it with they get so nice with it that by the ear they can bring the record back and play it. And now the MC is like, when I came to be, then I came to rock, and then I came to
Hell yeah, fucking right, hell yeah. So alright, let me.
The rhythm was already there.
Go ahead.
The rhythm was already there.
Okay.
But people contributed to the hip hop part. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They contributed to hip hop. Music was already there. Tony Tom from the Cobra said, TNT, we reinvented something. Which is true. Reinvented. Something was already there and we reinvented. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that took a part into reinventing it is got to get credit. The guys who was carrying them heavy ass crates, they had to carry 13 to the yard. You know what I'm saying?
Full of vinyls.
If you had the cut, you
Full of
gotta carry
vinyls.
them crates like this, one
So
by one.
let me ask you this, OG. I've heard this saying, right? Women lie, men lie, numbers don't, right? You have all the receipts, you have all of the cosigns, you have all of the people that they say are the pioneers, saying you a pioneer. So with all of the credentials, right, all of the receipts, and with the backup that you have, how are they still denying?
Because there's five groups that run the whole little circle.
Mm-hmm.
Five groups run the circle. And it's like everybody, look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Tell me.
When I was doing the Spanish shit, mama, I don't only rhyme in Spanish. They think I only rhyme in Spanish, but I started with the Spanish because when I came to this country, we wasn't from this country. We the black people that was bred outside the country. Whether
Mm-hmm.
you was in Kenya, whether you was in Jamaica, whether you was, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We was everywhere.
Yes, sir.
So when I came, I didn't know English. So, and I'm hanging around these guys.
I know you mentioned your mom didn't know. None of the whole family didn't know.
Nah.
So how
Cause
it
they
is
lived
down
there.
here, the
My
Mexican.
family
Oh,
migrated to
mm-hmm,
Puerto Rico when they was young.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So they was learning Spanish. You understand what I'm saying? From the Spaniards. The Spanish, that's not even Puerto Rican language. Puerto Rican language is indigenous. They're not even they language is not that language. The Spaniards gave them that language. That's why it's called Spanish. From
Wait.
Spain.
Who are the Spaniards?
The queen from Spain.
Okay, all right.
The same people that tried to say they conquered America, the same people that got the slaves from Africa.
That's a
That's who
fact.
conquered them too.
Okay.
Because see, black people was going all over the planet, the Moors in Spain, before the slave trade. You understand? So all these people migrated these little spots. And that's where they was going, because that's where the gold was at. They went to Africa, got the diamonds, the gold. They went to Puerto Rico, took the gold, the tobacco, the sugar cane. They own all that. Puerto Ricans do not own anything out that island but their little houses that they trying to take right now. They trying to buy all their land. So they gonna be paying rent like we do here. They're gonna own that shit. They just gonna be paying them rent. They're gonna be slaves to the rhythm.
Like a mortgage. I'm gonna say a property tax.
Yeah, they're gonna kill them with that. Then when you can't afford it because they don't make a lot of money, what's gonna happen? They're gonna jack them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take their property because that's what they do here.
So let me ask you this. Right? And this don't have anything to do with music. They say that
Yeah.
the younger generation doesn't know who we are, right? So I'm gonna ask you, right? Why do they fuck with us so much? Why do they lie about us? Why did they lie to us? Why do they try like what is it about us inside of us that they so fucking scared of?
It's the God particle. The God particle.
Can you elaborate on what that is, you hear me?
Okay, look, if you go all the way back in history, everything started in the motherland. That's why they call it, I keep asking people, why do they call Africa the motherland? Because that's where it originated from. You feel me? That's where all these people come from. They come from Africa. But back in the days, Africa, you could walk across. When it was Pangea, it was all one piece of land.
Wait. All right, yeah. So it wasn't split up like it is now.
Yeah, it split up when they had that the deluge. So at the same token, look, at the same token, the people up top, they doing it now. Don't think that those jails they building, don't think that's for the mind grade.
Oh, all right. Hey,
Don't think that's for the people.
Louisiana is the most incarcerated state in the world. Now I don't know how one state could beat out countries in the world. You heard me, but Louisiana is the most incarcerated state in the world. So I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, because think about where that comes from. The slave trade. Louisiana, the bayous. That's where, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we still under
You got
Jim
Willie
Crow.
Lynch.
We still under Jim Crow down here.
Yeah. That's gonna, and look what they trying to do now. They trying to bring that back heavy. They're bringing it back heavy.
It's a fact.
They started fronting with the citizenship.
Who is that?
That's a law that they have in the United States that if you're born in the United States, you're an automatic citizen.
Yeah, that they got rid of that.
Yeah, they got rid of that. They made that especially for slaves.
So let me ask you this, right? Okay, some people are saying, and this is just your opinion. I'm just asking you because you're the OG, right? Some people are
Yeah,
saying that they lying and saying that we from Africa and we from here. You heard me? So how can they
that's
like?
true. That's true too.
So how can they do us what they doing them if we originally from here supposedly?
Because what they did was, no, but look at the Mexicans. The Mexicans are from here too. Where Mexico at?
Right there.
Mexico right down there.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You
United
hear me?
States.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me?
Remember the Wild West, all of them, when they went and killed all them Indians, part of the United States? They had black Indians, dark skins with the long hair. You know what I'm saying? Original man. They hit a lot of, listen, there's a lot of stuff that they hid from people. So they don't know where they come from. And they lost. A lot of people are lost out here.
Me.
If you don't do research and study, I get it from the gods. I get it from the 5%. I get it from the gangs. I get it from the OGs, from the Maz kids.
It's sad to see
You
that
know, I got, I got,
the only place that we us down. I mean, of course, it's the library, right? But the only place that we get that type of information is like jail and prison and shit.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So,
And now with the numbers they trying to give the hook, that's why when I talk to you,
mm-hmm.
I'm crazy too. But I learned when you in New York, you gotta use this. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in the game, because if you don't use this, you're gonna get trapped off. Then it's too late. You behind the wall like 30, 40. And
Oh,
if you 35 and you add 40 to that, you wasting your whole life listening to these clowns.
that's a
And when I
fact.
say clown, I mean the people that's in charge that's fucking with people. Don't ever think that these people are doing it by themselves. Somebody threw money at them and was like, yo, man, let me tell you something. I go over there, I go to the museum, they tell me, yeah, the Puerto Ricans trying to take over hip hop. I said, man, get out of here, bro. Who's saying that? Which one of y'all saying that? They're like, oh, I don't know. No, that's not what happened. They had an argument because they trying to eliminate everybody else and just keep these 5 groups there. So they like, oh, nah. So the people started bringing out evidence like, yo, remember that sample y'all used over here?
Yeah.
That's a Latin sample. Then I tell them this. Where you think the conga come from?
The who?
Conga, the Congo, the
Yeah,
Congo,
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
Africa, the
That's a
Congos.
fact. That's
A
a fact.
conga is from the
That's
Congos.
a fact.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact.
The
Yeah.
African drum.
I mean, it's in the name. The proof is in the pudding. Read it and read. You
Yeah.
hear me? So
But if you,
let me ask you this.
hey,
I don't mean to
yeah,
cut
go
you
ahead.
off, but all right. So you are the founder of Spanish rap, right? So I want to ask you this. You hear me? For all the BGs out here like me, when they say that we like you say this shit come from the streets. This shit come from black people, right? When they say that we sold hip hop and we don't own hip hop no more, could you elaborate on what they talking about? You heard me?
Well, I don't know who was saying that, but hip hop, it was a community thing. It was something like when we played together. We played tag, manhunt. We was out there in the streets. We was there when the abandoned buildings was burnt. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was only gangs out here, like LA. This was like LA. New York was LA. Nothing but gangs outside. You wear the wrong color, you're gonna get killed. And a lot of people got killed. A lot of people got hurt. And if you seen the movie The Warriors, that happened in the Bronx.
What?
And they brought all the gangs together when they killed Benji.
Write that down. You said the warrior. You
They
said the
killed
warriors.
Benji and they brought all the gangs together.
What's the name of the movie?
Warriors.
Write that down.
They show it like it's in Brooklyn, but all that stuff happened because they killed somebody in the Bronx, and they made it international. All the gangs got together and said, yo, we either war with each other and revenge our little men, or everybody get together and create a unity so nobody get hurt no more. And we could start helping the community and started doing they started doing the Black Panthers, what the Black Panthers was doing.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? The
That's a
Black
fact.
Panthers, they was feeding people. They was feeding people, creating programs for the kids. They didn't say, oh no, you can't come in here. They was like, yo, come on, you gonna eat? You hungry? Come on, get something to eat. Yo, they was giving free lunches, sandwiches, all honey, peanut butter, all kind of. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
For
fact.
everybody. It wasn't just one thing. It was for everybody.
That's a fact.
So
That's a
you know,
fact.
and it's like music is it's like a spirit. It's like the spirit of the ancestors, and you can't stop it because the ancestors don't know boundaries. That's why I say that you know what I'm saying? That our power is so powerful that people don't realize how powerful we are.
How powerful are
They
we,
got us
OG?
thinking. They got us thinking that look. In a minute you're gonna blow up. You're gonna be like, oh man, you made you create your. That's what he said. I made you in the image of me. He said, I made you in the image of me. Let me tell you something. They got something called the Harlem Collider, something like that, some kind of mechanism they got.
Look that up. What was the word? What was the
It's
word?
called Harrison Collider, something like that. It's a particle collider, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes the nucleus and it shoots nucleus at each other, the positive and negative, make them explode and turn into a galaxy because they're trying to open up wormholes so they can go through time. You feel me? Because our ancestors, beat this out. Our ancestors was able to do that.
Yeah, and I heard that they won't be like us so bad, but they gotta do all this extra shit, right? So let me ask you this, right? I'm 40, right? A lot of people in my generation and the OGs, just like you, they say hip hop is dead. From you being the founder of Spanish rap, right? Do is hip hop dead, and can hip hop die?
If I can't die, what they trying to do, they trying to suppress it. They trying to suppress it. You can't kill a spirit. We waveforms. Look at your body, what your body's made of. This is a shell. You made out of waveforms. So above, so below. When you look up, those are waves. You got light waves, you got air waves, you got radio waves, you got a bunch of waves.
I got waves. I'm just.
Hey, it's wavy. You
you
feel me?
see what I'm saying? So let me
Wavy.
let me ask you this. You see what
But
I'm saying? I,
yeah,
I heard you say this before. Music is magical, right? So and your boy, what's his name? Andre 3000 did the little frequency thing that he did, right? Can you explain how what the frequencies mean and how music is like can really take control of you?
okay. Since we made of wave particles,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what we made. We made of light waves. So you know how people say, hey, that's because you a lightweight.
I'm a
You
lightweight.
understand? You a lightweight.
I like
So
that. I
so
like that.
they got what they notice is that the Egyptians from Kemet, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
They used to play frequencies and was able to move big rocks and all that.
And the snakes and shit.
Everything. Rocks, snakes. Let me tell you something. They got a science study, right?
Mm-hmm.
They take salt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put it on top of a speaker, a square speaker, right? And depending on the frequency, the salt takes the shape of the frequency.
I'm gonna do that when we get off of here. I'm gonna do that when we get off of here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now, you gotta check that study is a study. So by saying this, every time you listen to something, they change the frequency so we don't heal. We used to be able to heal at a frequency. You understand what I'm saying?
hey, can you
They
elaborate?
change.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by
All
that?
right, it's called frequencies. Cymatic frequencies.
Okay.
So
music get you like if you feeling sad, you gonna listen to music. If you
Yes,
feeling happy, you
yes.
gonna listen to music. If you going through something, you gonna listen to music. And it's a different type of music for each mood that you going through. That's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That shit true, cause you put on like I'm gonna take it back in the G. You put on some Al Green, you with your girl, you in that mood. You see what I'm saying? But you put on some BG or something, you be in a whole nother mood. You dig? So
Yeah,
it do kind of
yeah.
control you. You see what I'm
Those are
saying?
frequencies.
Mm,
Those are different frequencies you're listening to.
that's a
So
fact.
your body, in the same way, that's why they did the salt experiment. Because when every time they switched the frequency, the salt took another shape. So when you're hearing it, the cells in your body are changing. You're changing your cell structure.
So we hold a lot of music itself holds a lot of power. That's why they
It
don't
does.
want you with it. That's because you're gonna do the
It
right
does.
thing with it. You know what I'm saying? How important is that to keep that power? Like what extent does this power go?
It goes higher than our imagination. It goes higher than our imagination. If you listen to rock and roll, a black man made that. He walked into the forest and was playing. He was playing his guitar, and when he came back out, he was like, yo, and he started wilding, and he started praying to other entities to give him power. And when he came back rocking, and he grew up, and that was the birth of rock and roll. You feel me? That's what I say. It's like a spirit.
So
When you go, when you go to church and you hear, and you see them people dancing,
they be passing out
and
and
going
shit.
crazy, you
Yeah,
already know, man. That's the spirit, man. It's amazing. But what happens is the powers that be, they're up top. So they pushing down. Because they're like, damn, look how many people grew up off of music.
black people. Look
Look
how
at
many
Jay.
black people.
They after Jay right now. They after Jay-Z right now. They after Jay-Z.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They let him rock. They let him rock. They let him rock. But there was like, wait a minute, we need another scapegoat. We already got Puff. You think they cared that he was doing all that? They put him on to that shit.
That type of shit ain't no secret for no 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And then you got all
Nah, that
these
wasn't a
people.
secret because the powers that be, look at the island. Look what the island was doing. They was doing in that island. And look, you ain't noticed? They took over the office and they blocked everything. Was like, nah, we ain't nothing to see here. Ain't nothing to see here because that's dumb. They always was like that though.
They
If you
also,
look through
hey,
history,
they on some street shit too. They on some street shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, how?
but listen, their street shit is different than our street shit.
What?
They
Yeah,
trying to abolish us. They're not playing. They trying to abolish us. And the more the kids look, they got the whole youth out here, the whole youth in prison.
here too, here too, here too.
But think about it. Now you a straight up slave for the system. You might not come out. You working for peanuts, and you
Two
gotta risk your life every day, man. Or you're gonna either get God or they gonna get you.
$2.32 an hour.
Yeah.
It's a fact. That's a fact. So what? Cause I do music too. What can we as artists do?
Put people on. Like if you see a little kid, that's what I tell you. I help people. I'm not like that. I help people. That's why people put me to the side. Be like, yo, hey, yo, man, we love you, man. We love you,
We
man.
do. They ain't lying.
Yeah, because let me tell you something. I help. I'm not here for that. I don't care. You see a little kid, what you gonna say? Oh, he ain't light enough. He ain't light enough for you to help him. He ain't black enough for you to help him. Come on, that's ugly. You feel me? We help everybody. Yo, come on, get in here, man. You hungry? You gonna get something to eat, man. Don't worry about it. I remember times when we did picnics outside, and little kids be looking, watching, like hungry. You know what I'm saying? We like, what happened? Get
Yeah,
over here, man. Get
yeah,
some soda,
yeah.
get
That's a
some
fact.
sandwich, get something to eat.
I ain't gonna lie. In my hood, they go a little too far. They can't come by my house no more. I ain't even gonna lie. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I asked you as artists, what can we do for the to keep the industry right? But I know it's things like petitions and websites that people could go on. What can we do for you? You see what I'm saying? Is it any type of petition? Is it any type of people we could write or whatever? Like, what can we do for your cause for getting your credit? You hear me?
Yeah, we doing it. We doing it now, and you can do it too. Get to the Hip Hop Museum page and hit them up. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Museum, New York. You know what I'm saying? The people that's there, like they see me. They see me performing there. Like they see me. They see I know all of them. They said, and dude knew because the OGs told me to go, come get in here. But the other ones is like, oh nah, yo, they wanted me to change my time. I said, how I'm gonna change the time? That's like when I met you. Somebody telling me, yo, if I'm telling you I meant nothing. And this day they like, nah, change it over there to another time. I'm like, yo, how you want me to change when I met this man to fit your little calendar? The shit y'all got going on.
You can lie about the truth, but you can't turn the truth into a lie.
Right.
That's a fact.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so Mean Gene came out. God bless Mean Gene. Love Mean Gene. He showed everybody love. That's the OG Mean Gene, Theodore's brother Mean Gene. And he came out and he did a little tape. You know, he did a little video for me talking about how I met him when I was a little kid. They the OG. They in the yard. I'm coming through there like, can I rock? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do my little thing. I'm not as good as I am now, but I want to rock.
It's a fact. It's a
And
fact.
they give me the opportunity, and those are the people that I always talk about. Those are the people that I always bring to light. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people I show love to, the people that extended their hand to make sure I was good. That's why when I got the Melly Mel, I was like, yo, Mel, you know what I'm saying? I'm Anna's little brother. He was like, you knocked on my door in 1976. He was like, I remember that shit. God, he the one that gave me the battery. He the one that put the... I did a song talking about the whole story, how I met him. Off the James Brown. Hold on, let me see if I can get on it.
All
But the
right.
James Brown joint, you know
So
what I'm saying?
let me ask you this. You hear
Hey,
me?
yo, that's a hot
For
ass song.
for the people,
Yeah.
because you said just contact them and let them know, right? But like we ignorant down here, so somebody might call them and be like, yeah, y'all better give my people this. Like we, you know what I'm saying? So what exactly do we say? Like what exactly do we
Y'all
write?
just
Like
say, yo, the creative Spanish rap, 1976. Why y'all ain't showing love up there? What's going on? You
and
feel me? Like, he got his receipts. He's in a historical museum of the Bronx. Like, they even called the museum. Was like, yo, what y'all doing? Yo, it's valid. I had everybody and their mama there.
hmm.
I had Black Spades in there. I had people from Zulu Nation. I had people from the Peacemakers. I had people from the Young Lords, the gangs. I had people from old DJs when I was little. That was in them yards. I brought them out. Come out. People that don't mention it, because they either Spanish people that's black. They black. If you see them, you be like, nah. But they talk Spanish.
Well,
Because that's where we
why we
come
just
from.
not why we just don't say black and we still say the labels, like why we, because we the
Yeah, because they do that to separate the culture. It's the same culture. They just separate the culture.
but ain't
Like,
we
you notice
we
when they
adding to
talk
it?
about Jamaicans,
Hmm.
when they talk about Jamaicans,
Hmm.
Jamaicans is only saying that they was in Jamaica. They don't come from Jamaica.
Huh, bro?
Those are African people. The Jamaicans are African people. They don't come from Jamaica. They was bred in Jamaica. After they got there and they had babies, then they called them Jamaican. You feel me?
Huh, bro? I never thought about that. Man, you dropping gems. You heard me? I never thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that everybody that had that tag on them or that label was from where that was. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was the only ones that ain't know who the fuck we are. You heard me?
Nah, because remember, people from Africa had ships from Egypt. They was traveling, but they
Right.
didn't want, because they like, yo, they stole all their riches and all that. So they're like, nah, y'all got here when we
How?
brought y'all.
How did they do that?
When they started colonizing the places, they started going to, how you think they knew about Africa, all these little places? They went everywhere, robbing everybody. They went to Montezuma, killed the leader over there, took over remember they was good in math. If you look at the AMEC was the black people
I never
that
heard.
bred the Mexicans.
I see. I never heard.
See?
I never heard of
Read
that.
on that. The AMEC koala, whatever the name of the people that they serve, the serpent.
Yeah.
And then you go to Africa, and you see Thoth.
Facts. Facts.
You see Thoth for thought. Thoth is for thought. That's where they got thought from, the word thought.
Well, they say that the King James Bible is a carbon copy of the Ethiopian Bible.
Yeah. Because remember, they left, I forgot how many books out the original Bible, so they don't understand what happened. Because there's a bigger story than before the story. Before us, there was another story. People came here on ships, gave them the knowledge and the wisdom. You feel me? Took the humans, started experimenting with them, started putting cylinder caps. Read on this. They took the humans, put cylinder caps. That's why we only last 120.
What's up, my dad in here. Oh, dad, look. This is the man, the founder of Spanish rap. He a legend. You know what I'm saying? My daddy John Hooks, he just popped in here. You know what I'm saying? But what is a
the cylinder caps is inside you. Look this up. They're cylinder caps on your DNA that was put inside our bodies 200 years ago. You understand? I think it's 200 or 2,000. One of them 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Where once you reach 100 and something, when you start reaching 80, that's when you start deteriorating. You start looking old.
Yeah.
Because the King's List, the people on the King's List live for thousands of years.
Yeah, the people in the Bible live for buku long too. You see what I'm saying? Like,
but where you think they got the Bible and all that from? From those lists. All of those people, if you read the Bible, you read about the Anunnaki, you read about all that. Those are the people who found it. And if you look at the history of Africa, that's how they knew. They said they came from the Pleiades. They was like, our ancestors came from the Pleiades.
Where's that at?
Egypt is aligned with the stars and all that.
Where's the
Egyptian temples, they assigned to the stars.
Where's the Pleiades? Where's that at?
The Pleiades is a star cluster.
Oh, okay.
Like a part of the galaxy, a star cluster. Imagine, they saying this. All right, I'm going to give you another one.
Give it to me.
If you look in the African, let's talk about the African, the garments and the mask, they're interpreting the people who they ancestors that came here, right? Now, inside the garment, those designs in the garment, that's the code for the Wide Wide Web.
Wait. Run that back one more time.
The garments on the Africans.
Okay.
You know they got designs. You know what I'm talking about? They got some designs.
Yeah.
Those garments have the code to the Wide Wide Web. That's how they invented the Wide Wide Web. www. Such and such. The code to that is on their garments.
Look that up.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Doggone tribe, Mali, Africa.
Wait, cause they skipping you out. They skipping you out. Could you repeat what you had just said?
It's called Doggone tribe, Mali, Africa.
Okay.
And you're gonna see their outfits. You're gonna see their helmets. They got rooms there from the
Oh, all right. We got the parades down here, like the Zulu people. That's how they be dressing up. That's how you talking about, with the paint and all that.
Yeah, but they have the Mali, the doggone tribe in Mali, Africa. They have a special garment that when you take that and put in a computer, baby, it gives you the code to the Wide Web.
They say that the cell phone is created from the black mind.
All that. What was it?
Though and it's a shame. I'm gonna tell you, it's a shame, and it's a shame that I did learn so much on this because I should have already knew this. You see what I'm saying? I got my people in the back googling. They got like they got like 3 phones in the back googling everything you saying. You know what I'm saying?
To the Mali, doggone tribe, Mali, Africa. You're gonna see the garment. You're gonna see they keep rooms, right? So this white man went over there and hanged around with them for like 5, 10 years, just chilling with them. Because he wanted to go to, you can't go see the elders unless you in. The elders don't talk to nobody unless, they don't talk to no outside
And where is this?
Mali, Africa, the doggone tribe.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
So
fact.
you can't, the OGs, you can't go talk to them. Like, you can't just walk in there and be like, I want to talk to them. They're going to be like, they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
So they was hanging with them for like 5, 10 years. And so they got invited to go there and speak to them. And they was telling them the whole story, how they came about, how they came from the Pallades. So the guy was like, he said every, I don't know, 50 years? I don't know if it's 50 years, something like that, like 50 years or 100 years, that they do the dance. They do the dance to celebrate the culture. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And after they finish, they take the garments and put it in a room, in a special room. So the guy was like, oh, I get it. I mean, so they took him to one room, right? He was like, oh, so you've been here 50, I don't know if it's 50 years or 100 years. So he was like, yo, you in here for 50 years? They said, nah, we got 100 more rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Every year they put a dance and put the outfits and the masks in that cave, like in the room, and it's a cultural thing. When they found out, they had mad room for madman, like for years. You understand? Because the humans are suffering from amnesia. You know what I'm saying? We suffer from amnesia from the deluge. The time when the water and all that stuff really happened.
Wait. They look.
The deluge.
You got them work. Hold up. All right, hold up. Just start writing it down. Just start writing it down. Cause they get mad at me. But what is the? Can you?
No, but it's all right. Cause
What is the?
when you see what I'm talking, you're gonna be like, oh.
We never heard of this. Yeah. So what exactly is the deluge? You heard me?
There was like 3 times when the planet at a certain year. You see how they wilding out right now? The planet get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
It brings water where the land is at. Water occupies the land and smash everything.
Oh, you know we had
The
Katrina.
volcanoes erupt,
We
and a lot of people died. They probably got like 1% of the people left, and it starts all low, and them people, they don't even remember what happened. It was so dramatic for them that they wouldn't even know, and their ancestors, then it starts all over again. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they trying to occupy the moon? Why do you think they out there trying to get a whole city up there and all that?
wait. What they trying to do to the moon?
They're occupying the moon right now. The Chinese and the Americans.
What they trying to get out of that?
They're going, well, all the raw elements is in the moon right now. They got 1 gram, I forgot the name of that chemical. 1 gram of that costs $1 billion a gram.
Wait, hold on. What? How we get to the moon? Oh, gee, I need, I need a piece of that. I need, yeah.
What you think, your boy Tesla?
Yeah.
Look, he gonna send a ship, right? That lands on the moon and built itself.
I know you lying.
Google that. You're gonna be like, oh shit.
No. I ain't saying that's a saying. I'm not actually saying you lying. I'm just
No, I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's like when I used to be in DC. They say that'll be the reason. You know what I'm saying? The Bammers. My people in DC, the Bammers.
I'm about to start saying that. That'll be the reason. That's a fact. You hear me?
No,
Yeah.
it was fun. I got love, man. I
Damn.
started a program in DC where I used to feed all the people that was on drugs. I used to feed all their kids. I had a crib where I feed all their kids. So when they used to come up in there looking for me, they'll be like, who? Man, you're crazy, man. Y'all ain't coming over here with that.
Let me ask you this.
You come find me in the terrace, man, in Clifton Terrace, man. We used to be in Clifton Terrace. You know what I'm saying?
That's the project.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clifton
That's the
Terrace.
project in DC,
So,
Clifton Terrace.
so let me ask you this, right? You know, we down here we say you know shit from sugar, right? You know who you are, you know what you've done. The people around you know what you've done. You got nothing to prove, right? Besides the paper, the paper you gonna get, right? The money, right? Does it even matter to you that they recognize you?
Yeah, because when I was telling them, they didn't want to listen. listen, and not when there's money involved. Now everybody jumping in. Like, look, when they talk, look, they telling me, look, oh yeah, you was in the gym. Yeah, that's where hip hop started, the streets.
You heard
I was in
me?
the gym, then it turned into a tape, turned into a shows, and if you wanted to sign that record deal and get jerked, or you remain independent. That's what I did. I remained independent and started my own label. I got my own singles out. I got Can't Fuck With This, that single right there. That's got over a million something streams. You feel I'm waiting for my plaque. You feel me?
I'm still waiting on my verse from you on the track you sent. And I'm learning some words in Spanish too. I'm gonna fuck your head up. I'm gonna fuck
Oh
you.
shit!
I'm gonna
They gonna
fuck
be like, what?
you. Yep. I
Oh,
got my.
listen. I don't know if you can hear it. Listen.
Mhm.
You can hear it?
Yeah, we can. We can.
People, we gotta get over before we go under. People, we gotta get over before we go under. When I was 9 years old, I got blessed with a flow that licked me freaking rocking on the microphone. I ain't my fault. Yeah, my mother was black and Hispanic. My mom's black. What could I do? Shut up before she smack me. He could come over soon. You know the
Yeah.